Hi everyone, this is Tina with Rehatch Designs. Hope everybody's doing okay today. I have a quick little flip through of a journal that I made for my niece, and we did it on my channel. And the playlist will be attached to this video, so if you want to see how we did it, it'll be there. Anyway, I thought I'd quickly go over this. This is a journal that we made out of packaging, the brown packaging, the recycled packaging that people are getting from Amazon, and I guess Walmart and a few other places are using them. But it is covered with some denim from some denim jeans that I had, and that is glued on top of the packaging. But it is a soft, squishy journal. Okay. The inside is the brown packaging and the outside is the denim. It is approximately 5.5 by 8.5, and it has a 1 inch, well, let's see, probably a 1.5 inch spine. So it's just the perfect size. It's nice and squishy, not too big, not too small. I think it's a great size journal. My niece is going to be using this as a guest book for her baby shower. So, and the theme is sunflowers, so that's why it's sunflowers. And I didn't want to make it too big, but I wanted to make it big enough that she could put mementos and things like that in it also, and have some room. And that's why I wanted to make it a soft journal. The sunflowers on here are just some white paper flowers that I colored, and then I attached those to this little card. Oh, the digitals are from My Porch Prints and Calico Collage. I have them mixed in here pretty much. Anyway, this is a piece of vintage music paper that has been waxed, and then there is a piece of vintage lace on there, and then another. This is the card that came from the kit, and I just basically put some wax on it also to seal it. These all have just a little bit of Mod Podge on them to kind of seal them. And the back, the little embroidery on here was already on the jeans, so I just cut out those pieces so that they would be on there. And then it has a lace closure, and the closure goes all the way around, and it's sewn in 3 different places, so it's on there nice and sturdy. And then it also has some lace trim. It's a one signature journal with 80 pages in it, so it's a nice little journal to make. So if you want to look at that playlist, if you're new, I really would recommend doing one if you're wanting to learn how to sew in a journal, because I do believe this kind of a journal is very forgiving, and it's pretty easy to make. Okay, so anyway, let me open it up, and first off, you'll see that it does, lay pretty flat. I want to show you that this kind of a journal is great because it will lay completely flat. So that if you want to write in it, that it's great for that. Okay. This is the inside. The inside has the packaging that we were talking about, and I just did a treatment on it to make it kind of look leathery. So anyway, that's the inside. And the outside is the same thing basically. I didn't do the treatment on it, but I glued this on, the denim on, and then sewed it on. When you open it up, you have a pocket here, and all that is I left that side open of the packaging. So here we go with that. We have a big journaling card that was made out of part of a book page, and put that in there. And on the front page, we have this cute little denim pocket that was made out of the jeans also. And we have a little library card and another little journaling card. And a lot of these tags and things like that, we also did. This is a start to finish um, journal that we did on my channel. So, okay, here's the bingo card and our little pocket right here. And there is a lot of writing space on this. And that's because she wanted to use it as a guest book so that people could take up a whole page, not just write their name and be able to write whatever they wanted to write on there. Okay, so here's some coffee dyed paper. This is a card that I put in there. And then I made a little pocket. And there's a little journaling card right there that goes right in that pocket. Okay. The next side is a little pocket that was made out of a journaling card. And then here's a couple other little journaling cards. And I don't remember which one's which, so you just need to look through the Calico Collage and the My Porch Prints because I mixed them all up. Here's another little journaling card. Here's another card. This is part of the page, and I just put that in there like that. This is some of that masking paper that you can buy at Home Depot or Lowe's just to give it some texture. This is part of the kit, and it's a little jar that I just tied a bow on and put it on to make a pocket. This is just a little card that was altered, just a plain card. And then here's another little journaling card. Okay, this is just a belly band that was made with burlap and lace. And here's a weekly time card that's been decorated and ready to write on. Here is just a little pocket that we made with a glassine bag and then a little journaling card that we decorated to put in there. And that is put on a little bag that was put in as a page. And the other side of it will show up. I didn't put anything on this side so people could write on it. And I didn't put anything on the inside, but it allows you a lot of room to put things in. This is just a piece of vellum that was printed on. Some of that masking paper. This is vintage ledger paper. This is just a little pocket that we put some lace on. And then a couple of journaling cards that go in there. This is another beautiful page to write on. This is another card that was inserted. And I put some of the paper on there also. And then there's just a little journaling card on the inside. Even though I made this for a lot of writing room, there's still a lot of little pockets and things in here. This is another little card that was put in there, and we put this on to decorate it. And then here's a little journaling card in there, and that little beautiful card right there. This is a little double pocket. The front of it has some lace on it. This is vintage. Actually, this came from a vintage handkerchief. And then here is a beautiful little journaling card. And behind that, there's another little pocket in burlap. And there's another little card behind there. So I tried to make it to where you could write on the cards. You could write on the page back here. This is another beautiful page. This is a doily, and all I did is attach a coffee filter that was sprayed with different color sprays on the back, and that way you could see through the doily, and you could also write on this if you wanted to. Here's another little pocket, and there's some burlap on the back and some vintage lace in front. So again, it's another double pocket. and put those in there. Here's another page. Here's another other part of that vintage ledger paper. Here is just a coffee dyed envelope that was folded. It's got some cardboard on top and a little bit of collaging in front, a little card in there, and a little bit of decoration on front, a little journaling card in the side, and on top it has another little journaling card that we made. So that goes right up there. Okay, this is the middle of the signature, and there's one signature. And I put a little bee on there, charm on the strings, and a little dragonfly that are just dangling off. This is a beautiful page. Okay, this is just a coffee dyed glassine bag, and there's just a little guest check that was decorated in there. And there's just a little collage on front. And then this is a vintage library card catalog card that is just put in the side. And you can certainly write on that. Here's some more of that vintage ledger paper. Some more paper here. That's the other side of the doily. And some more paper. This is just a journaling card that came with it. And all we did is put some Nuvo drops and made it dimensional on here. And it sits on this page with a little pocket and just tucks in right there. Here's another card that you can write on this side. And it's got a little cute little journaling card on the inside. And just some coffee dyed paper. Here is a vintage Sears and Roebuck. Has wheelbarrows on it for gardening. And we've got a little journaling card there. And on this side, on the other side of the card, it's got some butterflies. And it's got this little pocket or bag, little tiny one. It has got a little ticket here with a pocket that's been fussy cut and another journaling card there. This side has this little tiny envelope that has a little bit of vintage dictionary page. And on the inside, let me get it out of there, it has a vintage flashcard that's been decorated. So that fits right in there. Get it back in there. And it fits right underneath this little tab thing. The other part of that vintage ledger paper, masking paper, this vellum with that beautiful page. And then here's the other part of that paper bag. There's nothing on this side. I didn't put anything in it, but it's a great place to tuck things in. And then here's just a little tuck that was made with a journaling card and then a little journaling card tucked in it. And then here's another part of a doily. Here is just a card, a little journaling card that was made into a pocket on this page. I thought it looked real pretty, so here's another little journaling card. This is a little denim pocket that was made, and there's a piece of lace that's been cut out on top of burlap, and it's got a little journaling card in it. Some more of the masking. This is just a little flip up that I made with some burlap and some lace, and this is part of a vintage tablecloth, that part up there. This is just a little yellow doily with a sunflower in the middle of it, and it's lined with vellum to make a pocket, and so there we go. There's a little pocket. This is part of a card also here, and it's just been decorated. Oh, there's another little pocket there. I didn't put anything in that, but I will. But there is a pocket right here. So I'm going to show you that. So there's another little pocket right there. Anyway, here's a cute little journaling card. I will put something in there. Sometimes you just miss some of those pockets. Anyway, this is a card that we made on my channel, and this is just done with distress ink, embossing here, and then some daisies that were put on there with a little rusty paper clip. And it's just paper clipped on to a coffee dyed piece of paper. Okay, then there's another page. Here is the last page, and it has another one of these beautiful fussy cut pockets on there, and a beautiful page. And then this is a sunflower that was cut out of a magazine. No, actually, it was a book, a vintage book. And then I put another little sunflower on there with a little yellow doily, and you can, of course, write on the back. And then the very last page has another one of those cute little denim pockets. And it's got this little tongue depressor that you can use that as a book page or whatever you'd like to do that's been decorated. And the very last page has this little booklet that we made on my channel. Put that in there. And of course, the back has a pocket just like the front did. And it's got this big envelope that we decorated with a little journaling card in it. So that is it, guys. That is the easy beginner journal that I made. So you can see the packaging part of this. We turned it inside out, basically, so you wouldn't have any lettering on it. And that is it, guys. So I appreciate you watching. And how I made this will be in the playlist, so if you're interested, you can take a look at that. So, thanks a lot.